What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy AA9 Skills, and today I got an ultimate team gameplay here for you guys. It's kind of like a live com. I kind of want to explain to you guys what's been going on with me and why I haven't really been posting. And it's kind of a long story, kind of a, I guess, a sad story and then a good ending. I guess you could say it that way. But the gameplay that you're watching here is just a game I played last night. It's actually my first game on FIFA in a long time. I haven't been playing anything at all. And I just use this gameplay because I want you to watch how terrible this goalkeeper is. His goalkeeper is absolutely the worst. I know it was a bronze player, a bronze goalkeeper, but he was so bad. And I'm using my silver team. I forgot to show you guys what team it was, but you'll be able to see it at the end of the game. So I apologize about that. But if you stay tuned to the end of the game, you'll be able to see what team I'm using. Anyways, pay attention to his goalie. It's terrible. And yeah, let's jump into where I've been and what I've been doing. And I also talk about the partnership on the channel because the channel is not partnered anymore. I'll talk about that throughout this video too. So, all right. So where have I been? How come I stopped posting? I was posting every day and then I stopped. To be honest with you, I had some family issues, and it was probably probably like the worst 2 or 3 weeks of my life so far. I don't know if it would be the worst, but it was pretty bad. Anyways, my brother is I'm very close with my brother. The reason I'm doing YouTube, the reason I live stream was because of my brother. I'm always with him. We're really close, and yeah, man, we got a real good relationship, me and my brother. My brother was having like pains in his lower body, so he went to the doctor, and the doctor saw him and said, "Yo, you got to do a CAT scan." So he went and did his first CAT scan, or the first one of this story. And after he does the CAT scan, they say, "Hey, you know, the lower body is fine. There's nothing going on there." But they found some stuff in his body that they said could be cancer. So my brother came home. He told me, he's like, "Yo, you know what?" He's like, "Yo, there's a chance I have cancer." And I was just like, wow. So it all started right there. I got into this stage where I just really didn't feel like doing much, especially when it came to gaming. I really just wanted to be out of the house, and I couldn't really focus on anything. I was kind of all over the place, and this was like the first week. I was kind of all over the place. I was having a hard time sleeping. It was tough, man. It was to hear any of your real close family, any family member, but someone that's really close to you, possibly could have cancer. It was tough for me. So he took that, and the doctor was like, we're gonna test everything and come back in a couple days. We'll tell you what it is. Actually, I lied. That's not what happened. They made him do 3 CAT scans to take a look at everything and all that. And then finally they said, "We need you to do an MRI." I think I said that right. So he did 3 CAT scans and then he did an MRI. And they did an MRI so they could look at it better and examine stuff better and all that. So after doing the MRI, these things that were in his body, supposedly they're not cancerous. The doctor said, "You're fine. You need to come back every 6 months, and if they grow, then we can take them out. But check that goal out." And that's because that keeper sucks. But they said it wasn't cancerous. So obviously he'll go back every 6 months, and if anything grows, they'll take it out and all that. So that was good news. But after the doctor tells him that, he goes, "Look, we found something on your spine that's not supposed to be there." So now he comes home and he tells me this, and I'm kind of like, "Yo, what do you think it is?" And he's like, "Ah, man, I don't know. The doctor said it could be cancerous as well." So now this first thing wasn't cancerous, but now this thing they found on his spine could be cancerous, right? So now I'm stressing even more. This is like week 2. I'm kind of like, wow, man, what's going on? This is terrible, he got lucky with one that wasn't cancer, and I was just thinking, negative thoughts going through my mind, and I was just, in a bad way, I guess, still not motivated to do anything. So finally, my brother goes to see this next doctor because every time they found something else, they would send him to a different specialist. So he goes to see this next doctor about this thing on his back or on his spine, and he actually went to go see the doctor yesterday, I think it was, for the thing on his back or on his spine. And when he got there, the doctor talked to him for about I don't know, like an hour or something like that. And what he has in his back on his spine is actually a tumor, and it's a pretty rare tumor. But doctor talked to him for a while. It's inside of his spine, so It's really really rare. The doctor was saying that it's inside of the spinal cord, so they don't go in and take it out. If they had to, they would, but they don't like to. And so for that, he has to go in every every year and make sure nothing that's not growing fast or anything like that. But the doctor said it's fine. It doesn't look like it's cancerous. And they said the only thing that could really happen is if it grows and it continues to grow later down the years, and a long long time from now, when he gets older, he could have problems with his lower body. But it was crazy, man, because um, this whole thing started with him having like this little pain, and then they found like things. They found one cancer that luckily wasn't cancer. Then they found this tumor that's not cancer, and it was crazy, man. It was like this massive roller coaster that we went on, man. So my brother, my family, me, we were all worried. But everything turned out all right, man. It looks like he's gonna be fine, and obviously, he has to go back every 6 months, and if anything happens, then they'll remove it and anything like that. So, it was crazy. It was tough, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been through maybe things like this or experienced, people passing away in their family or anything like that. It's tough, man. It's definitely very, very tough. For me, I've never had. My grandfather last year passed away, and that was the first time I dealt with death in a family. And it was tough, but this was a lot tougher. Just to think of my brother possibly having cancer, and somebody that I'm really really close with. Obviously, I was close with my grandfather, but with my brother, I just felt it a lot more. I've only dealt with my grandfather passing away and a good friend of mine a long time ago. When I was back in like high school or something like that, my friend passed away. So never really dealt with that too much. And then to hear this news, I don't know, man, I was kind of traumatized. It was tough. It was definitely very tough. Wasn't motivated to do anything. Didn't really want to play any game. I just wanted to be out of the house and around and chilling and just really not focused on anything. But I'm back now. Everything turned out to be okay. People, if you know about the event that's going on in England at the moment about FIFA 13, Cal Freezy, JJ, Nep, everybody's out there. I actually got the invite to that. I don't know if anybody knows this yet. I don't know if this came out on Twitter or if EA said anything about that. But the first day they started inviting people, they invited me. I said I would go, and then things started coming up. All this stuff started happening. And I couldn't make it, man. I didn't tell nobody why I couldn't go because, even my brother was like, hey, man, don't say nothing until we find out what's going on and all that. So I told EA I couldn't make it out there. Told JJ, Nep, and Cal Freezy I couldn't make it out there. And they kind of made fun of me. They thought it was because I was afraid of planes. I told them that was my excuse. I was like, look, I'm really afraid of planes, so I'm not going to England. So they made fun of me for a while. And then finally, I think I told Cal Freezy and Nep the day before they left to the England event. I told them what was going on. So, but yeah, I got invited out to England. Couldn't take it this time. I've been to all the other events. I've been, blessed to go to all the other events and grateful for that. Couldn't make it out to this one. Maybe I'll make it out to the next one. Who knows if I get invited? But that's the reason I couldn't make that one. And honestly, just I'm just like so happy that everything went all right, man. Thank goodness, thank God. My brother's all right. So it was definitely a tough week for me, or a tough couple weeks. That's the reason I stopped posting on a daily basis. I just couldn't get around to playing FIFA. So hope y'all kind of forgive me on that one. Really, I'm making this commentary because, I told you guys I will let you guys know what was going on. And also, I had some tweets on Twitter that were just like, I got some pretty bad ones, man. People were like, yo, Skills, you're a liar. You say you're going to do something and then you don't do it. And people just saying, yo, you're a sellout. And I was kind of like, wow, man. I mean, I'm definitely trying to give as much content as I possibly can. But when something like this happens, I think like there's always a time and certain place for things. You know what I mean? So I just felt like at that time making videos was very, very difficult. Not even to just play the game, but in my voice and trying to come up with storylines for when any of that. I just couldn't focus on any of it. So it was very, very difficult for me to try to put videos together. So I hope you guys understand about that. And for anybody that was thinking that I was lying and maybe out partying instead of making a video or something like that. It's nothing like that, man. It was family issues, and it's really what happened. So everything's good though. You know, everything looks wonderful now, and he looks like he's all right. So keep it moving, baby. Keep putting videos out. And the funny thing about it, well, not the funny thing, but as all this was going out, I ended up getting sick too. I had to go to the doctor, and so I guess it was just the stress kind of got to me, and then I ended up getting sick and all this nonsense. But I'm getting better now. My brother's good, and yeah, man, time to get life back on track and busting out these videos, and whee! Yeah, that's all good. So now, a lot of people have been hitting me with questions about skills. What happened to the channel? Why is it not partnered? All that stuff. Again, I didn't stop posting because of losing my partnership. I stopped posting because of my brother. But the losing the partnership was really kind of a decision. It was something I really thought about before I did it. I used to be part of Yaush, who they're a great company. I take nothing away from them. They're a good company. But sometimes when you're involved with another company or something like that, sometimes you don't see eye to eye with a certain person. It could be a company or a certain thing. You just don't see eye to eye, and that's kind of where Yaush and I was. We didn't see eye to eye. So I asked for permission to leave. And that's the reason I got out. So we just didn't see eye to eye. I don't really want to get into detail. Is Yaus a good company? Yes, I think they're, you know, a great company. They just really didn't fit what I was doing, or I guess you could say it that way. We just didn't see eye to eye. So it was a kind of a neutral thing that I would get out, and they were cool with it. I was cool with it. So I ended up leaving. Will I be with another partner, another company? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will get with another company here soon. So the channel will get partnered again, hopefully. So yeah, that's really it. I got out of Yaush just because we didn't see eye to eye. They're a good company though. If you make FIFA videos, you know, all the companies out there are pretty good. Yaush is a good company. I really don't have nothing negative to say. Just my situation was a rare one, and that's what happens. Anyways, this video could have been a bit depressing. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I probably like stumbled all over things when I was speaking, but I don't know. It's kind of a subject I don't really like to talk about, to be honest. But just thank goodness, thank God he's good, man. And yeah, man, can't wait to just get back into making good win one, take ones. Hopefully good ones. We got FIFA 13 coming up right around the corner. Wish I could have been in England trying the new game out. I know Cal Freezy, JJ, all those boys are having a heck of a time out there. And yeah, man, I'm going to continue to try to bring out the best possible content I can for you guys. Thank you for sticking with me for these past week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever it was. I appreciate it. And yeah, man, I'm sorry I just couldn't get you guys videos. But big thank you for watching this one. A like is always appreciated. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. I'm your boy A9 Skills, and we're back, baby. Let's do this. I'm out here. Y'all take care. Booyah. Whee! That was a tough commentary.